we wanted to examine a case out of Raleigh, North Carolina, where a police officer drew a gun and cuffed a man inside his own home after a burglar alarm went off. Here's some video from Kazim Oyanayan's home security camera.
Put your hands behind your back and get down on your knees.
For what?
Turn around, put your hand behind your back and get down on your knees.
For what? I just talked to the alarm people.
Okay.
Backup arrives, and police eventually take Oyanayan outside in his underwear. About 8 minutes after being taken outside, police confirm his identity.
This is the homeowner.
Do homeowners have rights in their own home? This video has been viewed thousands of times on social media and drew lots of responses. Some people thought that Kazim's rights had been violated. Others said, what was the big deal? He wasn't killed. Kazim Oyanayan joins us along with his lawyer, Desmond Andrade. Gentlemen, thanks for being with me.
Thanks for having us.
Kazim, start at the very beginning for me. Your friend tripped your alarm.
Yes, ma'am.
And what happened?
I was asleep, so I didn't hear it beeping. After the 60 seconds, the alarm goes off, doo-doo-doo-doo-doo, like a siren. That's what woke me up. As soon as the alarm went off, I went downstairs, I disengaged it, and I went back upstairs, and I laid down. 20 minutes later, I just hear somebody screaming, yelling, so I grab my firearm, I go downstairs.
What did you think was happening at that point? Did you realize that it was, in fact, the police had come to your door?
Well, I didn't realize, in fact, that it was the police. I just knew somebody was inside. I figured it could possibly be somebody trying to rob me or the police. So once I turned the corner coming down the steps, I saw the uniform. I say, hey, I have a firearm in my hand. And he says, oh, you have a firearm? He says, drop the gun, and I drop it. He asked me to come outside and get on my knees. And I'm like, I'm not coming outside. Like, it's the whole neighborhood, you know, like all my neighbors gonna see me. What am I coming outside for and getting on my knees? And he's like, turn around, get on your knees and put your hands up and face away from me.
What was going through your mind when the officer told you to get on your knees and told you multiple times to turn your face away from him?
I was feeling like he was gonna shoot me. Like, felt like, why would you want me to turn away from you and get on my knees? Like, why don't I want to see what's going on, because I'm scared at this point. You got your gun pointed at me, and I have on just my underwear and a cell phone in my hand.
Is it reasonable to think that a police officer would come to your house if an alarm goes off, a burglar alarm goes off?
Yes, ma'am. That's reasonable. I mean, I done had false alarms before, like 5 to be exact. Officers come to the house, ask for ID, write my name down, and they leave. But my problem is, why wasn't I identified? Why didn't we talk to the alarm people? Why didn't y'all let me go get my ID? Why didn't I go get some mail with my name on it? Why does it have to result into me going outside naked in front of everybody and y'all searching my home, going through closets and everything like that? It just didn't make sense to me.
So what part was the worst for you?
The worst part, one, was being taken outside in cuffs, walking me 3 to 4 houses down and leaving me in the backseat of that car naked with no shoes. They didn't have the decency to at least let me go put on some pants.
What happens legally now? I mean, why was he walked out of his home and stuck in a police car when identifying him as a homeowner would have been pretty straightforward?
From my review of the video footage, from speaking to my client further, there's absolutely no reason it should have led to that point. House alarms are triggered falsely on a regular basis. There was certainly no reason for the officer to, one, enter his home, and that's something that we're investigating as well. Why was the doorway of his home entered in the first place? The home is where we are supposed to have the largest amount of protection pursuant to the Constitution. You cannot enter into a person's home without a warrant that's supported by probable cause.
Isn't there probable cause that there might be a robbery happening if an alarm is going off and the police see the door somewhat ajar?
That's a question that we're getting to the bottom of. The door was not ajar. The door was closed. We have evidence. We have other witnesses to corroborate that. We certainly hope that the Raleigh Police Department will be forthcoming in their police camera footage, body cameras that will show the door was closed.
The Raleigh police say the alarm company didn't alert us to the fact that it was a false alarm.
That's certainly a part of our investigation as well. the steps that the alarm company took once Kazim deactivated the alarm. That's certainly troubling for us as well, and we're exploring and trying to get more information in that regard also.
People said to me when I told them we were doing this story, they're like, why? He didn't get killed. It doesn't even meet the bar of doing a story on television.
That's where we are. That's where we are today. In the United States of America, that's where we are. We've seen videos where persons were angry, and they had the right to be. And I certainly submit that Kazim, during that incident, had a right to be angry. But I'm glad that he was able to keep a level head through that anger and comply. And that allows us to be here with you today, because it certainly could have been a much more tragic ending. But we don't need that to be able to say, hey, what's going on, and to be able to hold the police department accountable, because it should have never got to that point.
Kazim and Desmond, thank you, gentlemen, for coming in to talk to me.
Thank you so
Thanks
much
for having us.
Appreciate it.